Hey guys. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my intro. It's Coco Tarot, and today we have another pick a card on the topic of what are your dreams trying to tell you? Okay, maybe you've been having some weird dreams, vivid dreams, crazy dreams. Maybe you haven't been dreaming at all, but we're gonna get right into it. You can pick a pile based off of the thumbnail. So this will be pile one. This will be pile two, and this will be pile three. And I'll see you guys in your piles. Hey, pile one, we're going to get right into your reading and find out what your dreams have been trying to tell you lately, okay? First, we're going to go into this deck and let's see, what is pile number one's dreams trying to tell them? What are they trying to tell pile number one in their dreams, their spirit team? What's going on in pile number one's dreams? Thank you so much. I'm getting kind of tongue-tied. You could be having dreams that, with the mystic popping out, you could be having dreams that are hard to articulate out loud. So in your head, it makes sense, but when you try to explain the dream out loud, it could be kind of like, huh, when people hear it. With the mystic here, you're definitely opening your third eye in your dreams, or you're receiving almost like prophetic dreams in a way. Dreams about dire situations, or maybe in some of your dreams you're in a large crowd of some sort, with a lot of people. There could be destruction, or I'm seeing you the type to have dreams about fighting aliens or things like that. You really, your body, once it goes to sleep, your third eye really opens and your spiritual body just starts going places. You could experience astral projection without even trying. So, you know how online they have all these things about, telling people how to do all these things in their dreams? You could do that naturally. You don't even have to, look up how to get into a meditative state and get into a lucid dreaming. It just happens for you. And I think because of that, you end up having a lot of dreams that are just a little wacky. Okay, tell me more about pile number one's dreams. Tell me more about pile number one's dreams. Two cards. Okay, we got stop. Wow. Tell me more about pile one's dreams. Flow. Huh? Stop and flow. Isn't that interesting? There's a lot of caution in your dreams, a lot of warning. Things that help you get on track. Like in your dreams, you could get really strong messages of like, no, do not do that. And then you implement that. See these two pearls? You implement that into reality and it puts you in flow. So you could have deja vu or dreams where they end up happening in real life, kind of prophetic, like I said, and you say exactly what you say in the dream, or like you just know what to do. Something with signals. The stop sign, obviously, it's making me think of, like traffic lights, or, and what's so funny is this is the color of traffic lights, red, orange, and green. There's something here where your dreams are really signaling to you, pile one, when to stop and when to go. When your rest periods are, and when are the times where you need to jump in stream and flow. Like, really pay attention to your dreams because they are helping you have order. When I think of a traffic light, it helps the cars have order, and so people don't get in crashes if they pay attention, you know what I mean? Like, I'm hearing stay in your lane. Wow. That is so interesting. What is going on here? Tell me more about pile number one's dreams. Your dreams tell you what to do. They literally tell you what to do. You could have dreams. So either you have really crazy dreams or you have dreams that are just real life. Like it could confuse you because you could dream about just, hanging out with your friends or hanging out with your family or doing things you would normally do. And then you wake up and you could be like, did I really do that? Or was that a dream? Did I really say that to that person? Or was that a dream? Tell me more about pile number one's dreams. What are they trying to tell? Pile number one, the dreams. Your dreams, look at that. Your idealization of, be a part of something overwhelming in Pisces. Wow. You definitely have dreams about the collective. You could be, with the Mystic card here, you could be into tarot. You could be a tarot reader. You could be a spiritualist, Reiki, yoga, Pilates. You could do things that have to do with the body, the mind, psychology, some kind of medical work, a nurse, a doctor. There's something here where you deeply impact the collective, either, obviously spiritually, but this could be physically as well. Like, I'm seeing surgery for some reason. I'm something with surgery or dissecting things in a science class. There's something here where you have, especially with the Pisces here, you have prophetic dreams. I don't know how else to say that. And your dreams are trying to warn the collective, but also give collective knowledge. Sorry guys, my camera just stopped, which is funny that we have the stop here. There's something in your dreams that are telling you to stop doing something, and I feel like it's important that you take heed of that. Like your dreams, I don't know when it cut off, but I was saying if you're not a tarot reader or in some kind of spiritual, I don't want to say line of work, or just in a spiritual place in your life, I feel like you should be, because you are the type of person who could warn the collective, tell the collective when it's a good time to do something. And this doesn't even have to be spiritual. There's something here about you being able to give advice to stop people from going in disasters. So I just heard like insurance, or there's something here where you have the ability to foresee disaster in your dreams. And it's important for you to tap into this, okay? Be a part of something overwhelming. It could feel, it's kind of like in those superhero movies when it's just this normal guy who reads comic books or whatever, and then he becomes this, mutant or superhero, and he's like, I don't really want to do this. Regardless of your gender, there's something here where you have the ability to perceive things that others can't, and the spiritual world really talks to you even if you don't ask for it. Okay, there's something here where you don't ask for these gifts, they're just on you. This is something that a lot of people try to gain or try to, it's a kind of power that people strive for, but you have it naturally. I'm hearing in your bloodline, genetically, there's something here that you just naturally have, and it's begging you to tap in. It's literally begging you to tap in, because I think that you're meant to warn people in some sort, and it doesn't have to be spiritually, but it really is spiritually, or it's in a way to save people's like finances or help them in a certain situation. I'm hearing counseling. You're like the arbiter, or someone who is able to judge situations in a way that is very fair. Maybe you could be into law or judge. There's something here where your dreams are trying to tell you that you're more important than you think, pile one. You have more ability than you think you do. It's really crazy here. And something with the stoplights, you could be a truck driver, or something with driving could be significant. Clarify this for pile one. 2 cards. What are their dreams trying to tell them, pile one? What are their dreams trying to tell them? What are their dreams trying to tell them? More energetic. Yeah, it's like you need more spiritual energy. Anti-romantic. Okay, that's funny. Maybe you're a bit of an anti-romantic. You could be someone who doesn't believe in love at first sight, or you could be skeptical. This is what this is. You're like a super spiritual person, but in reality, you're a skeptic. You're a cynic. You're logical. There has to be a scientific explanation for everything. But then you have these dreams and you tap into this butterfly, and it's like you're in this whole nother realm. It's funny how, I want to say it, you're probably the least spiritual person. Even though you're in a tarot reading, I don't know, there's something about you. Maybe you don't seem spiritual when people look at you. You could just seem like a normal member of society. There could be something about you that seems ordinary, but you have a very specific and mystic-like flow state. So I'm getting something specific. You could dream about romance a lot, or you could have like no romantic dreams at all. It's funny that that anti-romantic is coming out, because I feel like it doesn't just apply to romance in particular. I think you're someone who has a hard time putting on rose-colored glasses. You could have a lot of earth in your chart. You're very reality based. But what's funny is how connected you are to something. You could have a Pisces, like Pisces in your chart or something. You're just more mystical than you're giving yourself credit for, pile number one. And your dreams are trying to tell you this. They're trying to tell you that there's something more. There's something more. And I feel maybe there could be past life things going on where maybe in a past life you misused your power and kind of made a vow spiritually to not tap into that again because of your misuse of it. But I think your soul has kind of reached a period where this mysticism that you have, it could help a lot of people in whatever way that is. So there's definitely something here your dreams are trying to tell you to explore more, and that could be your spirituality. If you're not into like tarot cards and things like that, that could even just be praying more, talking to whoever you believe in, God, the divine, really just engaging in that spiritual work or worship, or whatever it is. God is trying to speak to you. Okay, whoever you believe in, God, the divine spirit, whoever, they're trying to speak to you. They're trying to tell you that there's a bigger purpose here for you. And I think that you need to, this is like not the kind of advice you would usually give, but I think you need to put on the rose-colored glasses and see a bigger picture here. We're going to get into the tarot now and just get a few more messages about your dreams. So this is a before tarot deck. I know I finally got some new decks for the channel, but so it kind of shows the situation before what would happen in the tarot. So we're going to get into it. What is pile number one's dreams trying to tell them? What's happening in pile number one's dreams? What are their dreams trying to tell them? Thank you so much. Strength. Clarify the strength card for pile number one. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Yeah, you're stronger than you think. Okay. Wow. Yeah, connection. You're literally connected to something. For some of you guys, this is ancestry. You could be connected to a certain something in your ancestry line that could be shocking, or maybe you're related to like Thomas Jefferson or something like that, or like you're one of Genghis Khan's kids. There's something here where there's something in you're connected to a lineage, and it's almost like the divine God, whoever you believe in, they kind of want you to drink the cup. They want you to explore the spiritual side of yourself. Even if you feel silly doing so, you could feel silly meditating or doing yoga, or you're like, man, I really don't want to go inside of that space in my mind, but that's where they're leading you. Okay, this could have been in the form of a dark night of the soul, kind of your life being turned upside down in a way, and you're like, why is this happening? This is divine balance. It's because you haven't tapped in, so it's the divine's way of making you tap in by having reality switch things up for you. And I'm not saying that it wasn't because of your free will that these things happen, because it was like a combination of free will and like divine order to bring you to this place where you have to drink from this cup. Yeah, that you get pushed into this hermit mode of learning and rest. Exactly. Like it's almost like you've been suspended, and your dreams are trying to tell you this. They're like, this is why this is happening in your waking world. It's because you're not addressing something in the spiritual world. There could be a wound that you're not addressing. This could be with insecurities or confidence, or I'm not seeing a childhood wound here. There's some kind of wounding. You feel jaded. You feel there's some anger here with that lion, but it's almost like that anger could be transmuted into something very powerful if you let it. Whoever you believe in, they want to be a crutch for you. And you see these butterflies here? That's that mysticism. From your card earlier, that's that mysticism, okay? I'm going to bring some of these out. You need more like spiritual energy within yourself. That's why this is happening. Whatever is happening in your waking world, it's happening as a result of neglecting your spirituality, your connection. This could even be trying to cut a cord or a bond that shouldn't be severed. Do you know what I mean? There's something here that you're trying to back away from that really wants to be there for you, like a crutch for you. Something spiritually wants to be there for you, but you're not. And there's all these attacks, and they could feel like spiritual attacks, but really, I think your dreams feel very catastrophic and almost like nightmares. but really they're to show you something beautiful, like to show you that there's a deeper path here that you're refusing to take. There's also a spiritual quest that you're meaning to take here, is what I'm seeing. You could think that the things in your life that are happening in reality when you're awake are some kind of trial or test or something of that nature. But these obstacles are meant to open you up in some kind of way. I'm getting being shown those movies or those stories, like kind of like the Wizard of Oz and things, where they go down this trail and there's all these people they meet and little tiny riddles and this and that, and falling asleep in the flowers until they get to some kind of destination. There's a destination at the end of this, but you have to open yourself up spiritually. Whatever it is you're neglecting, that's what you need to be digging into. Okay, we're gonna get a few more. Yeah, I'm hearing exploration. Give me one more for pile number 1, dreams. Yeah, it could be some kind of heartbreak, or there's a wounding. I don't know what it is, pile number 1, but there's a wounding that you need to address. There's also another message here that came in earlier. Be careful of something that you're doing right now, or like a new beginning that you've just embarked on. There's something here that's cautioning you, that stop sign. Pay attention to your intuition heavily right now, because I think you're being distracted from your purpose in some kind of way. Something in reality is distracting you from your spiritual progress. And you're going to know what that is. I'm not going to know what that is, but you are. But yeah, pile 1, your dreams are trying to warn you of something greater, something bigger that you're not seeing, and telling you that it's time to tap in spiritually so you can get that, that traffic stop, to get some when to know when to go, when to flow, when to stop. You know what I mean? But that is your reading, pal number 1, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pal number 2, we're going to get right into your reading and see what your dreams are trying to tell you. Okay, so what is pal number 2's dreams trying to tell them? What is their spirit team trying to get through to them in their dreams? Thank you so much. Pal number 2's dreams, what are their dreams trying to tell them? The vessel. Okay, tell me about pal number 2's dreams. What pal number 2's dreams trying to tell them? Two cards for pile number 2. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Fear. What's pile number 2's dreams trying to tell them? Ghost and trust. Okay. So you are definitely having nightmares. We're just going to say that right off the bat. You could be dreaming about passed over loved ones. You could have death premonitions in your dreams. I'm seeing you just being a vessel for really scary imagery. That's what I'm hearing. Like I'm hearing The Grudge. You could just have really horrific dreams. Filled with fear and apparitions, or you could dream about people you don't even know or you don't recognize, or it could be faces blended together, but you're saying, like, you could dream about people and they don't look like people you know, but you are like, no, that's the person that I know. There's something here about your dreams that are just really odd. Like seeing a pig with an eagle's head, or being able to skirt the clouds. Your dreams are really bizarre. I'm thinking of Salvador Dali or skinwalkers. I'm not sure. Pile number 2, you have freaky dreams. And I'm not sure. I'm trying to tap into what they're trying to tell you. But I think rather than it being super spiritual, I believe that maybe you're an artist of some sort. The things and the images you see in your dreams are supposed to be images in reality. So if you do some kind of art or music or you direct movies, there's something here where your dreams are showing you shapes and colors and life things that don't necessarily exist, but that exist in some kind of alternate universe that you're picking up on. You know, it's like writing a book that already exists in an alternate universe. You're picking up on something that could exist or may exist, or folklore, things that are supposed to be brought here in images and stories. And I don't know, there's something here where you can communicate fear or the other world in a different way. Tell me more about pile number two's dreams. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Your willpower, what you think you know about. Do it your own way. And Aries. This is really powerful. I think that your dreams could be trying to tell you that you're an intimidating person in real life, or that you're someone of stature, or that people maybe find mysterious but also a little freaky. You know, people can see you and they're interested in you, but you have this thing about you that makes them feel like a femme fatale, or this energy of mystery, but I'm also afraid of you. You could ghost a lot of people, and the people that you ghost in real life could show up in your dreams. So there could be people that, you know, you stop talking to and they show up in your dreams like, where are you? You know what I mean? And you can be like, go away. Why is that so funny? Pile number two, you could be running from people, like dodging your real life karma in your dreams, and they're like, you know, you have things that are weighing on your conscious, and it comes up in your dream, and you're like, oh no, that's not what I want to be dreaming about. I think you're stronger, or you have this ability to tap into things that even you don't want to tap into. I feel like you're very perceptive, and this is what your dreams are trying to tell you. Like, be careful of the things that eat you up inside, that darkness, because you are a vessel for that. I don't know how to say that. Like, not that you're a vessel for darkness, but you could be if you wielded that power that way. It's almost like, how are you going to wield or yield this willpower that you have, this ability to really, it's almost like your subconscious clearly spells it out for you every time. That's why people in real life come up in your dreams, or even if they don't, it's like you're really battling your consciousness, or like your guilt is what I'm hearing. There could be guilt. If this isn't you, this is like other people's guilt. You could be experiencing that in your dreams. It's a lot of work. You're a vessel for something. And I think also your dreams are trying to tell you that to be careful of being possessed by your darkness. I know possession is a taboo thing to talk about, but what I'm seeing here is not that you are possessed by an actual spirit or something. It's like being possessed by your own fear and anxieties and the things that you feel lack of. Those are the things that you will end up materializing if you don't walk away from letting it bring you down. There's things that haunt you, I think, in your dreams. This could even be behaviors that you've exhibited or others have exhibited on you, and it's haunting. It's a freaky place, this dream world where, you know, the people you avoid in real life, they pop up in the dream, and they're, you know what I mean? And they've got 5 heads and 3 arms. And I think your subconscious really throws your biggest fears at you in the freakiest of ways in your dreams. So there is this message of be careful. How can you bring this darkness into the world, but in a way of light? I'm thinking of like Tim Burton and like The Corpse Bride and, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm thinking of things that are like dark, but instead of, you know, acting in violence or acting in negativity, you use that darkness to tell a beautiful story or to create a beautiful painting. Or do you know that guy Gustave? I can't, what's his name? Gustave something, and he does those work of arts of religious iconography and the devil and angels falling and things like that, like things that are just a little bit taboo, but we're able to see it. I'm thinking of The Shining now. I don't know. Maybe you have you could write horror movies or something. I don't know. There's something here where you are meant to help in a lot of ways people explore taboo things, but in a healthy, safe way where you can explore it, but it's not in negativity. I hope that makes sense. Like making a song even of like your negative thoughts, or like, I hope I'm making sense, guys. There's something here where your dreams are trying to tell you to find a healthy outlet for your darkness. Okay, that's what it is. We finally got there. Tell me more about pile number two's dreams. A healthy outlet for your darkness. Like, how can you be a vessel for this in a way? Pile number two. I guess I'll take these two. Face difficulties without losing patience. Termination of relationship, romantic or business. Yeah, there's people that you've ghosted that come up in your dreams. Or someone's trying to communicate with you in your dreams. This could be someone that, like I said, you ghosted, or they ghosted you. You could be dreaming of someone. Someone could be projecting their fears on you. Or you could be dreaming about someone ghosting you. Are you having dreams about having a fear of someone leaving you? And it's like you having this fear of someone leaving is manifesting them leaving. I don't know how else to say that. If you are having a fear, you could be manifesting your fear by focusing on it. So that's why it's so important, pile number two, to recognize, how am I a vessel for, like, how can I be a vessel for my fears and my darkness in a way that benefits me and not manifest the fear and the darkness? Can I write a poem about it? Can I write a song about it? Can I write a script about it? Can I tell a story about it? Can I draw a picture of it? Like, how can you bring these anxieties into the world without it being like, for example, blowing up on your partner or blowing up on someone? You know what I mean? There's something here where your dreams are trying to tell you, like, don't get the omen or the message or the sign and then run in full of fear and anxiety and abandonment and wounds, and then manifest exactly what you don't desire. There's a power. Your willpower is really important here, pile number two. You really have to manage this well, because it's one of those things that can either make your life a complete disaster, or you could have the life of your dreams. It's all in how you yield this power. It's really, it hinders on your mood, is what I'm hearing. So be wary of like your mood and the things that you do out of moodiness, or just because you feel a certain way. This could even be with positive moods. Is you hear that moves, like being so happy, and then you start making all these decisions. There's something here where you need to really understand where certain things are coming from before you act on it. Because it's almost like when you run in and act on it, like that ram, you just run in and ram it, it manifests the opposite of what you desire. So this is what your dreams are trying to tell you. Like, you're so powerful, but you need to learn how to yield it, okay? You need to learn, like, it's kind of like in an anime when somebody is, like, learning their powers. They don't know how to do it in the first episode. It takes 300 freaking episodes, okay, for them to learn their powers and to, recognize how to use it and how to yield it so that it doesn't overtake them. Okay, because sometimes when you are that vessel, you have the potential to be the lightest of the light, but you could also be the darkest of the dark, okay? But we're going to get into some tarot to find out more. So this is a before tarot deck, so it's all the tarot, but things that happened before it, kind of. So what is going on in pile number two's dreams? What are their dreams trying to tell them? Pile number two. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Okay. The King of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Wands in reverse. You could be having dreams about a relationship for sure, because that came up. Something that... Wow. I just heard something is blowing up. There's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of, I'm hearing miscommunication. Be careful of the things you say in an argument, things that you can't take back. There's something here that you or someone said in an argument that could be rough, or there's something here brewing. The end of a connection in a way. And I hate to say it this way, but what's happening in your relationship is a manifestation of the things that you fear. So maybe you clung to this relationship because you were afraid of being lonely, or you felt like you owed someone something, because someone told. There's something here where it's like the manifestations of how something started is how it's going to end right now. And it could be a bit explosive. Look, the Hierophant here, it's like, I just heard mind your manners. What does that mean? Clarify this for pile number 2. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Yeah, you need a healthy outlet because you're going to explode. You've been holding in these emotions, okay? And like this fish jumping out of the cup, when a fish jumps out, it jumps right back in that water. It's like you're going to be jumping out, gasping for air, saying things you don't mean, and targeting someone in particular. Whoever you're in this relationship with. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's like there's a lot that you've been harboring or holding on to, and there's been no healthy outlet for you to get that out. And it's been covered up by this appearance of everything's good, everything's happy, everybody's in love, everybody's happy. But in the background, there's a lot of pain and shackles and performative action. And it's like all your darkness is coming out in your relationships. You need a healthy outlet because you're giving off, there's a mask here almost. Or somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody's pretending. Okay? Look at that. They're like, so many of these are in reverse. It's pile number 2. There's something here that you might have to start back at square one and plant this seed properly. Because whatever you planted months ago, it's blowing up right now. Or it has the potential to, because there's no healthy outlet for the anger, for the resentment, for the regret. I don't know why I'm hearing that fear, the ghost, that there's so many wounds, there's so many attacks, there's so many personal things going on here. You don't know who to trust. And it's all because of somehow, it's like how you planted this seed. This could be in the form of getting in a relationship with someone, but you guys were both cheating on somebody else before. And now you guys are together, and now those same wounds from why you cheated in that relationship before are coming out in this relationship. Okay? Be very mindful of, I'm hearing you reap what you sow. Wow. Clarify this? Pile number 2? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just heard slow down. And there's something here. Do you see how the pentacle here is in reverse, and here the pentacles in the tree with the Knight of Pentacles? There's something here where what you were expecting isn't coming through, or there's like a struggle to reach this goal, this intention. And it could be causing you to like lash out, walk out, step out. You demoted yourself from a king, masculine or feminine. You demoted yourself to a knight. You said, this isn't working for me. I'm done. I'm not even back to my old ways. Back to, the dating apps or texting or ghosting. Like, there's something here that you're not addressing. Or, like, if you are addressing it, it's passive aggressively. Can we get a few more? Your dreams are trying to tell you to, your dreams are trying to tell you to slow down and really think about what you're manifesting right now. You could have messages for you in pile 1 if you felt drawn to pile 1. But it's like your dreams are trying to tell you that you could be possibly manifesting things out of a fear state because of the things that you're avoiding right now. So your dreams are trying to tell you to slow down, okay? Pay attention and don't just go back to your old ways, because you're going to keep manifesting this loop, this hamster wheel. I'm hearing this person. You're going to keep meeting the same person in every individual until you find a healthy outlet for your darkness. That isn't ghosting. That isn't, starting arguments. And I'm not trying to come down on you, pile number 2, but this is what's coming up. your transgressions with others, and it's stemming from something inside. It's not even what's going on with you and them. It's from something inside. I'm hearing it's coming from inside the house. The call is coming from inside the house, okay, pile number 2. But that is your reading, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile number 3. We're going to get right into your reading and find out what your dreams have been trying to tell you. I hope everyone is doing well. So what is pile number 3's dreams trying to tell them? What is their spirit team? Geez. Trying to tell them in their dreams. Thank you so much. What is pile number 3's dreams trying to tell them? The shapeshifter. What is pile number 3's dreams trying to tell them? 2 cards for pile number 3. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Balance. It came out in reverse, so I will remember that. Death. Okay. Pile number 3, your dreams are trying to show you about some kind of transformation that's happening inside of you. You could be balancing out spiritually, and you could be seeing the results of that transformation outwardly in your appearance. It's almost like once you become balanced on a spiritual sense, your outward appearance, it starts to glow, it starts to shift, it starts to change. I don't know if you've seen people when they get off drugs or when they stop, food addictions or certain things, it's like there's a glow about them. You know what I mean? Even people who stop drinking for a while, maybe that you stop drinking, or there's something here where you have died. Like your form has died spiritually, and you have become a new form. You've shapeshifted in some kind of way spiritually, and it's starting to happen physically if it hasn't. So your dreams could be telling you like, hey, you're starting to change, or you're going to be changing. You could be intuitively knowing this by trying to change your diet, or trying to fast, or maybe eat more fuller meals with more nutrients, or maybe incorporate vitamins, or do something different in the shower. There's something here where this could even be going to get an exam at the doctor. Your intuition is starting to fall in line with what your dreams are telling you, because you're changing in some way. You've done a lot of inner work, and now your body is about to reflect that. Your body's about to shift. Did you hear that? Something has changed, completely changed. And it's going to be affecting your outward appearance. Tell me more about pile number 3's dreams. What you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way in Gemini. You've learned about adaptability of some sort, and this gift is trying to be shown to you. It's trying, like your dreams are trying to tell you, hey, you're adaptable. You can learn really quick. You know how to get through this situation. I'm hearing stealth mode. I also heard you're dead to me. So you could have said that recently, or someone said that to you before, like you're dead to me. Wow. Pile number 3. You're, even with the 2 faces here, it's giving spy. It's giving, I had to change my whole life and my name and my appearance. Maybe you changed your name, or, moved somewhere else and became a new person. There's a bit of like role play energy here where you just... I heard you're not always who you say you are. I don't know what that means. It doesn't have to be, literal. I'm just channeling it out here. You've realized your adaptability. You realize your stealthiness. You realize that you can handle something. Your dreams are trying to tell you can handle it. You're balanced. It's fine if things... This is almost just when something's ending or something's closing, and you just kind of let it end. You don't huss and fuss and cry. You're just like, let it fall. There's something here where even if it's not, a tower moment, your spirit team wants you to know you're good. You've been prepared to use all of these tools and all of these, I'm hearing, personalities or different things, and it's going to help you in this situation that you're in. So I'm hearing, you know, to stay calm, stay balanced, you're prepared for this. Tell me more about pile number three's dreams. Tell me more. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Complexities, growing in head, harsh ruler. I think in the past or the recent past, you used to overthink things. You used to be your own worst enemy, your own critic. You would really beat yourself up if things in reality didn't go the way as planned or didn't, you know, pan out the way that you wanted it to. And you're coming into a place now where your spirit, like, you're just letting things happen. And not in a way where it's bulldozing you or in a negative way. It's knowing that you have the preparedness to handle any situation. I'm hearing step away from the anxiety, or don't overthink this. You have gone your whole life to prepare for this moment, for this shift, for this change. You are ready. You're ready for it to happen because you've been holding yourself back, and maybe you've realized that in the recent past. Like, I've really been holding myself back from a lot of opportunities that were presented to me. You know, you feel like God, the divine, whoever you believe in, they gave you things and you were like, nah, I don't really want that, I don't need that. And then you grew to realize, like, I could have really used that on my journey. It would have really helped me. So I think you've taken a step back and you've realized how to manage through a situation. This could be financially, whatever it is. Pile number three, your spirit team, your dreams, they're trying to tell you, like, you're good. You're good. You have the resources, you have the wit, you have the intellect to think on your feet about this. You know, you don't need to be given a spiel. It's like, let your body get in the flow and be able to deal with it. Pile three, why do you get all the hunks? You get all the hunks in this pile. So there could be something with like machinery or vehicles and things like that. But this is reminding me of, you know how you use your bank voice, or you have this voice you use when you make professional phone calls, as opposed to when you're just calling your friends or a family member and you're really, you know, animated and being yourself, but then you get on the phone with the doctor and you're like, hi, hello. You know, you put on this voice. It's like that, but spiritually. It's like you're going to know when to use your bank voice, and you're going to know when to be like, okay, I can be myself. You're going to know when to keep it real. There's something here where trust yourself. Trust is really important here. Because in some ways, you've been through this already. You know how to handle it. And your spirit team, your dreams, they want to tell you this. Like, you can relax. You can handle this. Let it shift. Let it happen. Don't beat yourself up about it either. Because you might want to do that. You might be like, oh no, this is out of control. This didn't happen how I wanted it, or this is ending, or this is starting, or whatever it is. And you might want to go in and rush in and do that negative self-talk because that's what you're used to. Give yourself a little credit. You could have a little bit of imposter syndrome, or think like, I don't know if I can handle this. You can handle it. Okay, we're going to get into some tarot and find out more. This is the before tarot, so it's all the situations in the tarot, but what happened before. So what is pile number three's dreams trying to tell them? What are their dreams trying to tell them? Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I just heard you don't need support. The Hangman in reverse. And he's barely tied. Look at this. What did I say earlier about the divine giving you cups? They gave you several options, and you took something else. You took the poison, okay? And now you're like, man, I really, really should have done something different. And you could be feeling like you're being led to your doom, but they haven't even tied you up. Your hands are open and free here. It's almost like, don't worry. Even if you get in some kind of peril or trouble right now, do not worry. You're protected. You're literally protected. I'm going to leave that Four of Cups out because I said that earlier, where you were like, yeah, no, I don't want any of that. I know what's good for me. But that cup is still available for you. Any of those cups, any of those options but this. I heard anything but this. Anything but this. You could be saying that. Yeah, I just heard a change of winds. Pile number 3. Now I'm hearing that Tame Impala song that's like, let it happen, let it happen. You have to let this happen. So you can go you can go on some kind of quest or learn something or get what's rightfully yours with the Emperor here and the Empress. Oh my goodness. You need to claim what's yours. There's something here that needs to be claimed or is going to be claimed, and wow, this is so interesting. The message here is to don't manipulate anything right now. Do not manipulate anything. You have to let it happen, because once it happens, it changes the winds, it changes something, and it gives you this ability to claim what is yours with the Emperor and the Empress here. Absolute balance. That we got that balance card. This is the balance. It's balancing out. Something is balancing out and you need to let it happen. Okay, I'm going to put that Tame Impala song in the description because you just need to let it happen. It's falling into place for you, and your spirit team wants you to know this, and they're trying to tell you in your dreams, like, don't manipulate anything. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Because they're filling your cup. I'm telling you guys. You could be having dreams of losing your teeth, or dreams where you're out with people and they can't hear you. Dreams about being in your old high school, being like in class, but being like, I'm an adult. Why am I in class right now? You're prepared. That's why you're kind of, I'm seeing the Temperance a little bit. There's this need for you to be patient and let the natural order of things happen. There's no manipulation required is what I'm hearing. Let the fights happen. Yes, literally. Let the fights happen. This could even be with your relationships with people around you, your relationships. Let things take its course, because it could be opening up the relationships around you and you to other people so that you can see a different perspective. It's just heavy on the let it happen. Okay? In the meantime, focus on yourself. Focus on how, you can get rid of that negative self-talk and have more belief in yourself and belief in the process. Increase your faith. Because you're on your way to that total balance, that Emperor and Empress energy, literally. That's the ultimate connection, okay? And it doesn't have to be with another person. This is a connection within yourself, a balancing of, I have all the tools. I have my masculine, I have my feminine, I have my connection to the divine, I have my soul tribe, I have all the tools I need to be released from any kind of perjury or any kind of thing that wants to hold me back. I was never held back. It was, you could have felt like in the past, like, I don't have support. Your dreams are trying to tell you have maximum support, but you've been fighting with that part of yourself, or you haven't been able to recognize the support. It's in the wind. It's when you're praying and you feel that gust of wind, or you see that coin, that feather. I know it sounds cliche, but that is your spirit team calling out to you, telling you, like, this is all happening for you to awaken to some kind of truth or ability, something inside of yourself. In a lot of ways, pal number 3, your dreams are about to become reality. So just let it happen. But that is your reading, pal number 3, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.